Hello, everyone. My name is Amrit Neupane, and I'm here with my group members Aayush Shah, Ayush Shakya, and Barhsana Shrestha to present you a short presentation on the topic of industrial internet and network security tools. So, the topics for our today's presentation will be introduction to industrial Internet of Things and importance of security tools in industrial IoT, and a quick demonstration of the selected tools. Those are Nmap, Wireshark, and Unicorn Scan, and we'll be weighing up the perks and limitations of the security tools. Each of them, and we'll be giving our final recommendations at the last. So let's hop into importance first. So let's talk about Nmap. It is an open source software tool that is very essential for vulnerability scanning and network monitoring. It helps to identify what systems are running in your IoT, or let's say you've got a industrial IoT environment. It'll identify what systems are running in your environment, and it also helps to determine the open ports that are available, and also is useful for closing the ports, and also detects the possible vulnerabilities. And moving on to another one, Wireshark is another tool that offers you microscopic scanning of network traffic in your IoT network that helps to avoid, and also is very useful in finding the root cause of vulnerability or threat in case it occurs. So the last one we'll be talking about is the Unicorn Scan. So it is one of the most important tool, but still underrated. Unicorn Scan offers similar functions as the Nmap, but is way more faster, and also way more faster than Nmap. But and it also offers itself as a penetration testing tool for ethical hackers and network administrators out there who wants to test the security of the IoT, let's say IoT network. So for the next slide, I'd like to pass it to Barhsana.
Thank you, Amrit. Now I'll be demonstrating about Nmap. Nmap basically refers to Network Mapper, which is an open source tool for scanning the network. Now, without any delay, I'll be jumping into sharing my screen for the demonstration. Here, I've already performed the commands that I've used in Nmap, and they are all of these. So firstly, I'll be talking about the use of Nmap to scan a single IP. Here I've taken the command Nmap and the IP address 192.168.1.1. It basically shows all the ports that are open, that are 53, 80, and 5001, and 997 ports paying the filtered ports. That means the port is being blocked by any kind of obstacle, so that the Nmap is unable to determine if it is open or not. So the next command that I've taken here is to perform scene attack on a selected network, that is Nmap 192.168.1.1, and the command is as and big as. It is basically the default and most popular scan option in Nmap. It can be performed quickly. It scans the thousand of ports per second on a very fast network, and it also gives the clear differentiation between the open, closed, or the filtered states. Similarly, the next command that I've used here is Nmap 192.168.1.1 as and capital A. It is used to perform the TCP port. It is used to perform the TCP port TCP acknowledgement port scan. It is kind of different to the other scan, as it doesn't determine if the ports are opened or closed or filtered. It is used to map out the wireless rule sets, determining if they are stateful or not and which ports are filtered. So now I'll be passing it to Aayush Shah. Thank you.
Today I'm going to talk about the Wireshark. So Wireshark is used in the packet analysis and network troubleshooting. It can be widely used in the industrial sector where massive data flow on a daily basis. The WireShark also allows packet filtering to only analyze the data traffic from a specific data packet, which helps to make the IoT environment safe and secure. But there's still some space need to be improved here in the WireShark. The graphical user interface can be improved so that it can provide a better presentation. So let's get going to the WireShark. So yeah, I have already captured the packet here. So for I have tried to ping the Google here. So this shows the number of packet. This line shows the number of packet. At what time you start the capturing packet, source IP address, destination IP address, which protocol you're trying to ping. So here I have, as I am trying to ping the Google, so I have used the ICMP packet protocol. Sorry, protocol. You can also capture the other protocol like TCP and HTTP. So it will take a bit time. But yeah, these are all the TCP and HTTP packets here. So also one thing, you can click on protocol and go to the statistic, go to the TCP stream graph time sequence. So it will show the time sequence graph, which basically shows how long does it takes to filter one packet. So here in y-axis it shows the number of packet, and on the x-axis it shows time. For now it's showing, yeah. Also you can check the throughput, window scaling, all these things. So yeah, basically to conclude, WireShark is very useful in monitoring the packet protocol, and yeah, it's a very useful thing in IIoT. Thank you very much, and I'd like to pass it to my friend Aayush Shah for the another tools.
Thank you for this. Now we're going to talk about Unicorn Scan. Unicorn Scan is very similar to Nmap, but it's slightly faster than Nmap because it uses its own sort of TCP IP stack to perform a scan. Unicorn Scan, it sends data packet with different operating system fingerprint than that of the host operating system. This way, the target cannot determine the attacker's operating system, making it safer than Nmap. Nmap is widely popular in the market for port scanning. This is why this Unicorn Scan is very less known by people, and this results in being this tool being difficult to learn and master. So let me just proceed to a demonstration part. So here it is. This is the screen of Unicorn Scan. The first thing I've done is run the manual of Unicorn Scan and uh, take some codes and basic stuffs. So the basic syntax for running a Unicorn Scan is first typing the Unicorn Scan, the target IP address, and then the option for the scan. The first scan, it's to scan a host and services that are running in a network. It just shows all the open ports that are available in the particular IP address. The second scan that I've run is TCP SYN attack. TCP SYN attack, it is the code MSF following by the target IP address. In this way, I've scanned the whole subnet. This way, all the live hosts will be visible to us along with open ports and services. The last thing I've done is to run a UDP scan. The code we use is MUVI and the target IP address along with the subnet. So it just results all the open UDP ports that are in the network. Basically, I feel like Unicorn Scan is recommendable than Nmap because it's very fast than Nmap and it's very less known. So I wish this tool will be well known in coming days. Wireshark is very useful tool as well because it helps in analyzing the data traffic, and then it also allows us to filter the data packet about how the network is performing. It helps us in troubleshooting. So Yeah, I recommend Unicorn Scan and Wireshark to be the to be very optimal network security tools. So that will be all from our side today. Thank you for this.